Hey, with the Labor Day weekend here, a lot of folks are heading to the high country looking to cool off and enjoy the great outdoors.
But before you plan on camping around the fire, Denver 7's Liz Gilardi shows you what you need to know.
Campsites like this are sure to be popular this weekend because you can actually have a fire here. That's because it's a hosted campground with a fire ring in place. But if you're thinking about having a fire at a dispersed campsite, that's off limits in some places. These friends are getting a jump start on the holiday weekend.
Getting away from the city and just kind of having a reset.
On the drive up from Denver, Drew Johnson noticed the fire restriction signs, but he was glad to find out he could still have a campfire at this site.
We had a great fire last night and this morning. She sells the firewood, so we know that we're definitely good to go.
That's not the case everywhere. Stage 1 fire restrictions are in effect for Boulder County. And if you're planning to head up to the mountains, take a look at this map first. It shows restrictions in place for Park County, Summit County, Clear Creek County, and Gilpin County.
And that primarily impacts public lands. The idea is to kind of tackle that dispersed camping where people just, pull over on the side of a road and, can go out and start a little fire and camp on public lands.
Seth McKinney is the fire management officer for the Boulder County Sheriff's Office. He says if you want to have that campfire, you need to find a campground like the one Drew is at. Here's some other tips. Any open burning, campfires on public land, fireworks, and target shooting on public land is prohibited. But you are allowed to use fuel stoves, gas stoves, and have campfires on private lands or U.S. Forest Service campgrounds. Just make sure to check with the county you're visiting before you head up.
A little cooler and wetter of a year this year compared to last year. Doesn't mean we need to let our guard down.
Something to keep in mind if you're planning to get outside.
Fire safety is so important. Beautiful Colorado. When you're done with the fire, just put some water on it. Just, take precautions. Can't never be too safe.
Liz Gilardi, Denver 7.